Hello, viewers. I know I kind of look like garbage today, but I've been busy. Try and fix this a little bit. Is that gonna help? Maybe. So I'm preparing my house for sale. I've got tons of furniture. Been hauling that out to the front yard, and I'm telling you, at my age and my shape, it's no easy task. Oops. So I'm just taking a little break to film this to kind of catch up on where we're at with the home build. Last week we had a well drilled, and I'll show you some of that footage. Pretty interesting. So yeah, they came out and they built this like platform and then started drilling, and Joy said they reached water at 67 meters, and I'm going, holy crap, that's a deep well. So we got a well. I can tell you more about it when I show you that. But I guess it's all going okay. Just, anybody who's gone through a move and all that just knows that it's stressful and terrifying in one respect. In my case is I am a federal worker. I work for NOAA, and we might all be fired on Tuesday. That's the 30th. If that happens, I'm in big trouble. We've got 3.5 payments already set aside for the house. So we just and they're 5 installments. So we got 3.5, and the last installment is real small. It's like $3,000. But I still don't have that. See, I need $7,200 to finish this. I've already put in $60,000, and now to get this close and to not have my job. Thank you, dear leader. So, but my budget, which I could show you. Where is it? Whatever. But I have so many months to save X amount of dollars to get the house completely done and paid for. But I got to have a job to do it. So please don't shut down. And I feel bad because if they don't shut down the government, one hand, I'll be glad because I keep my job, but like 20,000 Americans won't have health care because dear leader doesn't want the Affordable Care Act extensions put in. So we're screwed either way. So, all right, I'm going to stop rambling. Besides, I'm supposed to be showing you this video about the well, about getting the well done. But yeah, 67 meters. So what else did we do? We also got the electricity's done, and it's in there. And they're breaking ground on October 9th. Okay, so let's get on to some well drilling. So, forgive me, I'm not a well engineer, so I have no idea. But apparently they build this structure here with these beams, and then they hook up this drill machine thing to the beams. You can see them right there with these pillars, and then just start drilling, and seems pretty interesting to watch how they do that. But yeah, 67 meters. And I guess they have to keep the drill bit wet. But yeah, because I could imagine that it gets pretty hot. Kind of a cool looking machine though. Nothing you see every day, right? But I think there were maybe 4 people that were there on site, 4 well digger people. I said, oh, there we go, we got it. We struck water. We got a gusher. So it looks like they just kind of let it run for a while. I don't know why. I don't even know how it's pushing out of there. Just geothermal pressure, and it's just pushing out the top. Because the well, you'll see in a minute when they attach the pump to it, and then the pump just has a, I guess, a outlet, whatever, an outlet. I don't know. So.
แบตจะหมดแล้ว
So it's like 95 degrees in Thailand right now, and I'm thinking this guy has a pretty good job. You know, I'd rather be doing that than laying shingles. I'll tell you that. Play in the water all day. Keeping everything wet and cool and lubricated. I don't know. I don't know if they're still drilling right now, or you gotta back the drill out. But I don't know. It's like, again, it's well science. It was optional class, well science. I took, 16th century literature instead. So I guess maybe that blast, since it's so deep, it just kind of blasts out a bunch of dirt and debris from the actual drilling process. Make sure that there's no obstructions in the well. Oh, so here they're done. They disassemble that platform. And then after all that, that's what you're left with. That's it. That's all there is. So this we'll get is it a cistern? A big water tank, and then the pump will pump the water into the water tank, and there's a filtration system that's built into the water tank. Here's just some general imagery of across the street. That's our driveway there. Oh, they're putting up the electric pole. That's what they're doing. So we'll have electricity. And it's weird, the mound of dirt in the back. So we had to do that to, I don't know. Oh, well, I'll get back to it later. So this is just kind of a wide view of what the property looks like. You'll see the well there on the right. So that's a pretty big plot. So it's 1.25 rye, which I could do the conversion thing on Google it, but I think it's like 3/4 of an acre. You can kind of see there. So that's all rubber trees that you're looking at. That's what was all on this land. It was just rubber trees. And incidentally, that's what Joy and her family does. They have 800, well, she alone has 800 rubber trees that she taps. And that's her business and her income. And so that's her profession. It's a rubber tree tapper. We didn't build on that land because it's a hike through the jungle to get there. So we found this spot here, loved it. And what I like about this part of Thailand, Sankom district, is it's pretty hilly there. I mean, you can see hills. It's not flat. It's not like, West Texas. So it's a nice place to be. Anyway, that's kind of where we're at. Hopefully it was entertaining or informative, but I'll update later when we get stuff going on. Okay, I'm signing off. All right, we'll talk later. Great, thank you guys.